All right, so there we go. We are live.
Yay, welcome everyone.
So we
Welcome to
have
our new platform, our new streaming service.
that's right. We've got Bec Lindsley here. I am a friend and supporter of Quiet Waters Outreach, Scott Smith. And I'm actually down in Corvallis, and we are doing this broadcast live into not only the Quiet Waters Facebook page, which is where probably most of you are watching, but you can find us streaming right now at the QWO25.com. That's going to take you to the online church platform. There's a chat box there. You guys can chat with each other. But we're excited, Beck, because we're going to be uh, doing this next Thursday night for the 25th anniversary of Quiet Waters Outreach and the annual fundraiser.
Yeah. So I am so thankful for my co-MC here, Scott Smith. And just so you all know, just kudos to you, Scott, is handling all the production of this for us both today and next week. And that is a huge blessing. One of those many ways in which you all support us and take an interest in us by sharing your services, your resources, your talents, and your time. So thanks, Scott. I appreciate
I'm
that.
happy to join you here and support the ministry.
Well, this year's celebration is they're always special, but our fundraiser is melded into our 25th silver anniversary celebration, and it's just it's a marvel to me. I've been on board about a year and a half. Started out as a board member and then came on as a co-executive director, and I handle the ministry and fundraising side. And if you haven't already met Katie Mueller, she is my counterpart and she's amazing. She's our co-executive director of Medicaid programs. We are so blessed we just keep looking at each other in this process of preparing for this fundraiser and celebration, working with our videographer. It's like we've just sort of watched the history unfold before us, gotten excited with each other about just amazement, as Katie is always saying, God has a plan, God has a plan, God has a plan, and just seeing what God has done since he first gave this vision to Steve Risto, our founder, back in 1997. And what has developed since that time. Steve served for, wow, a decade and a half, I think 16, 17 years, and was followed by another amazing director named Becky Richter. And she and Steve worked together a long time. And the fact that we get to show you some really cool stuff next week, a lot of videos. We have an awesome videographer that has put together some pretty incredible stuff. And actually, we incorporating a lot of video that many of you participated in. Looking at where we are now, and in a little bit here, we're going to look at where we've been and what's been going on in our history. It's been marvelous for us all. And of course, we're here together because we want to acquaint you with this process, but also with the chance to support us. And there are ways
Absolutely.
to donate.
I just want to tell people, try it out now. QWO25.com. That's going to take you to, well, this broadcast right now, but especially next Thursday. And in the upper right corner, you're going to see the words donate. And I want to encourage people, click on that, make sure it works. If it doesn't work, please let us know. Make sure that it's going to the right link. You know how technology works. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes things we think are working don't. So please, if you could click on that button, if it works, let us know. If it doesn't work, let us know. That would be great. And then we can get that all set up. Hey, and we have got some folks. There's Trudy, in fact, saying hello.
Hello.
And hey, the sound is good. That's what we'd like to hear. We like to know that works.
That is awesome.
QWO25.com. So next Thursday night, we'll actually start the broadcast at 6:15 so people can log in, settle in. I encourage you, have a watch party, especially if you have a smart TV. You can go to QWO25.com on your TV, your big TV, smart TV. Have a watch party. Bring people over and share the experience with them. And we actually have some folks on LinkedIn. So Shannon is watching. So
Yay.
Shannon, hey,
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you for joining us
Yes.
today. We're really looking forward to it. And in a little bit, Beck, we have got a
Mhm.
video
Mhm.
that is goes back to the some of the history.
Mhm.
25 years, by the way, is it's a big deal.
It is. It is. It's exciting. And yeah, the video we're going to watch was produced, I think, around 2011, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But to see, for those of you that don't know Quiet Waters, you're going to learn a lot watching that video. But we want to let you know that it was founded to strengthen families of those that experience developmental disabilities. It was really guided by some great core principles, and we borrowed. God led us with the scripture from Psalms in saying, "He leads." The Lord is my shepherd. I don't need anything else. He leads me in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. That's where you get that. And you're going to see one of our guests do a much better job of reading that on one of the videos next week. And there are many videos that are coming up next week. You're going to see friends and family. You're going to see people from our community, stakeholders, other vendors, just all kinds of people celebrating with us who are a part of this story. And it's a
Mhm.
great story. Let's go ahead and share that now.
Yeah, let's take a look at the
All
video.
right.
And uh, it's about 8 minutes. So watch the video. It's if you've been around this ministry for any number of years, you're going to really enjoy this.
Mhm.
And if you're
Great.
new to Quiet Waters, then participate in that legacy. And
Mhm.
so I want to thank everyone for joining us. So
Mhm.
we're going to watch that. We are going to be back because we've got some more to share. So
Yeah.
stand by. Here comes the video.
Oh, wow. Hey, what's up?
Yes. You guys gonna cook up lunch? Yeah. Good. Alan, how's work? Oh, fine. Good. Are you gonna help?
Quiet Waters Outreach is here to restore the balance in families that are caring for individuals with developmental disabilities. We're here to enrich their lives. We're here to support and to walk alongside them in this adventure that they are experiencing.
I think that as a single parent, being alone, you have to do everything yourself. And Philip has been somewhat independent. I mean, he's worked and so on and so forth before. Then he became chronically ill. He had to have, pretty much care around the clock. He could be left in maybe a couple hours.
Yeah.
And so I, in search of something, and I thought there's got to be something out there. So it was kind of hopeless for a little while.
When we found Quiet Waters and began using their services, it opened up a whole new level of my husband and I, our relationship. We were able to have some time together. We're not quite in that empty nester category like our peers are, and so we just didn't have a lot of time together.
Okay, Nick's been involved with Quiet Waters for about 8 years. It was after his high school years that we were just praying for some program to be available for Nick when he was through with school, and we just felt like it was a great answer to prayer that this was available for our son to attend.
Both for Nick and for us.
Mm-hmm. He likes to be active and do things.
Yeah, he wants to be doing something all the time, and that's where for the weekends this was great because he could get out, do other things, and be with other people and get the interaction. He likes the interaction.
It's been the greatest blessing that our family has known. It was very difficult because we never had a chance to have a break, to get away, to do things because it was very limiting. Paul has been blessed to be able to take part of all 3 of the different programs that Quiet Waters Outreach has. he attends the Day Discovery program, and he dearly looks forward to it every week, what they're going to be doing. The community service is an absolutely important part of the Day Discovery program. In his case, they go to Fred Meyer, and
I help out.
He helps out with, how do you help?
Put food in a cart and give it to homeless people. I feel very useful when I go out to Fred Meyer.
It really touches your heart. I remember the first time, I couldn't believe it was there. Tuesday Treasures is where, kind of where that started, and the Ristos were an absolute open door, to something new and something fresh in our lives. With the programs, with Tuesday Treasures and with Quiet Waters.
The nice thing about Quiet Waters is, those people are like angels. They just seem to they're Christian people. They just seem very positive. They, Daniel walks in and, they're just glad to see him, and he's glad to see them. And
I think volunteering when I was in high school with this population just gave me such a desire in my heart to continue to work with them. They're not trying to impress everybody. They just are who they are, and they have such a love for other people that's so genuine.
We believe that they are an incredible value to the society, and they should not be on the fringes of society. They should be right in the middle, so that we can all be blessed by their presence and their outlook on life and acceptance and love.
But what's exciting to me is that he has a chance to have something that's just for him. And, our other children have grown up and gone away to college, and their lives have moved on. And now this is Daniel's special thing, a special activity that he can look forward to and feel like he's got something there that's just for him. Am I right?
What?
You like going?
Yeah.
It's almost sometimes I think we need to do it. I think we get so that we can handle everything ourselves. And I think that that's not true. In order for us to be a successful parent and for them to be successful, I think we need to have respite. I mean, I think I'm a better person, I'm a better caregiver because I have opportunity to have a break. And I think it's good for Philip.
God has given us a situation, and we're thankful that we have our son, but it is a great relief not to have the routine that we have with him and have a life of our own kind of for a few days.
And to know he's well taken care of.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Very much
the big thing.
So we all know in the household when Paul has a weekend coming up at Martha's Place, because the day that it gets written on the calendar, at least once a day, he'll go and he'll track how many more days till he gets to go to Martha's Place. And he'll often announce it every day, 4 more days to Martha's Place, or something along those lines. And he just loves it. He looks forward to going with great anticipation.
He always makes sure that his next visit is on my calendar, and he plans it out. He does his laundry before he goes, and he packs, and he's always very excited to go. Like I say, this has opened up a new world for us.
It's kind of like something save you in life, something pull you up in life. Quiet Waters was a place that saved us, and that you didn't have to feel alone anymore. And and Philip was able to find friendships.
New friends.
Yeah.
We truly believe that this is a community ministry, and in order for it to be possible, we need help from family members, we need help from local area churches and businesses and private donors to help make our services possible.
So the words that in that little video that come through the most
Mhm.
are touches your heart.
Mhm.
And I'll just tell people that because I'm backstage and I'm producing this, I'm privileged to something that most of you are not. And that is below the window here is Becky's screen. And to watch her face watching the video of all of those people and the beautiful smiling faces and the happy times, what a privilege, Becky,
Yeah.
to be a
Yeah.
part of this.
I was thinking the words in that video too that I just wanted to say was when we hear our friends say, I feel very useful.
Mhm.
And Quiet Waters, as Steve Bristow was talking about, we want our friends to be out in general population, enjoying everything that's meant for them. And we want to shout their worth with the services that we provide. We want to shout that to the families. We want to shout the families' worth in providing these services and all the caregiving staff, guardians, families, friends who step in. We just love that this is really a community and a family. And in the newer videos you're going to see next week, the word family is coming up a lot. It all gets you in the feels, and it's all real. It is all real, let me tell you. So, yeah.
Oh, I love it. You know, and I just want to tell people, Becky, because there is not a Quiet Waters outreach in every community. This is a very special organization. When you watch that video and you look at those people that have meaning and purpose and feeling useful, that is worth supporting. And if you can support, and I'm talking to everybody that's watching and is sharing this with their friends and families, and please, this is on Facebook. Click share, click and share this stream with other people. Share the broadcast that's coming up next Thursday. And if you can share, if you can support, if you can click that donate button and make a monthly or a one-time contribution, thank you so much. If you just love this ministry and what it's doing, then please share it with other people, because they're not limited by their geography. They can be anywhere in the world. Watch and support this and participate this and know that they're making a difference in somebody's life by clicking that donate. The goal for this fundraiser, Becky, I will say is pretty modest. And I would love to see that doubled or tripled, because this is important work. You're people who donate to this. There's not a lot of fluff. There's not a lot of overhead. It's going directly to people who help people.
Right. And that goal, I don't think it's on screen right now, is $25,000. And I do want to say that we are already so encouraged and so blessed with some advance gifts, where we're just over 15% toward that goal. So help us meet it. Help us go well past it, however you feel led.
Yeah.
But do give.
Hey, and I'll just say, look, tax refunds. What are you going to do with that money? If you got a tax refund, I know of a great thing for that. If you got lucky and have received a sum of money recently, or maybe you sold a business or something, contact Becky and say, I want to make a challenge grant. Say, look, I got this $10,000 windfall. I want to make a challenge. I want to double people's gifts. That would be welcome if you just want to donate. But challenge gifts are so fun. And if we can announce it, we can announce that next week. Look for emails or other messages. But there are plenty of ways that people can support this ministry. And again, you're helping directly to change people's lives, to give meaning and purpose. And I can't think of anything better right now that people could do, Beck.
That's right. That's like we're all in that want and that need of restoring ourselves, restoring one another, and that's what That's what this work is. We want to restore community and social time and joy for our guests that are coming. We want to restore the souls and the time and the space in their families' lives. And our staff get restored. In fact, again, in those videos, it was so beautiful for me. I'll do more crying next week. Just seeing how our direct care staff are amazing. They are indeed direct support professionals. But they care like family. They care like family. And so you will actually see the very people right now doing the work and the guests we're serving right now. And actually there were several of our current guests shown in that last video. They're still there and they're amazing. I get to see a bunch of them every Wednesday at a Bible study, you know. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah. I got a sneak peek at the video, or one of the videos that's coming.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you, it is really well done, but it tells the important thing is, I mean, the videography, wonderful. The editing and all that stuff, beautiful. But what's really important is that it's telling a remarkable story about amazing people whose lives are changed for the better because people chose to give, to donate, to click that donate button and support the ministry. And of course, regular one-time gifts are great, but I will just tell you that having been involved in a number of nonprofit organizations for many years, if you can click that recurring gift, that makes planning so easy. And so I would encourage people to click and donate on a recurring basis every month.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for the plug.
Well, so we're here for.
That's what we're here
I
for.
want to encourage people. This is.
That's right.
I love that video, and the stories. And
It's
tune
just
in
us.
next week.
Yeah. Tune in next week. And a shout out actually to our videographer. If he or his family are watching today, Jake Thiessen, you will enjoy his work next week. Jake is an amazing professional who does this work at George Fox University. He's doing this on his own in support of Whitewater, sharing his talent and gifts. And we're so grateful. Go Bruins. So I think
well, as we wind down here, Bec, I will just let you have the last words.
All right.
And then we'll just wind down for today and look forward to seeing everybody again. QWO25.com. And
Thursday night.
We'll be live there. We're gonna have fun. You're gonna have some special videos. There's a chat there so you can interact with each other. I know that a lot of people have been isolated. And but join in together and chat and share and celebrate in this 25 years. And with that, Bec, I'm going to give you the big screen because
that's
people need to hear what's going on.
All
so
right.
I'm gonna bow out, and you are in.
Thank you, sir. Well, I do want to have the final word, but I don't want it to be my words. I just want to ask the Lord's blessing on you for joining us today. His blessing on what we're doing here with this work and with the fundraiser, that he would really show us his favor, but that you would be part of that story as well of how we are being provided for so that you can be part of sharing these services with these amazing people. And so with that, we'll end with this from the book of Numbers, chapter 6, verses 24 to 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace today and every day. Thank you so much for supporting us today. We'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.